All right. What's up? We are live.
All right. What is up, everybody? Welcome to another live stream of the Sweat the Bet YouTube channel. We are your co-hosts of the Sweat the Bet podcast. I'm Andrew Kim, a.k.a. the Parlay Doc, and here with me is Matt, a.k.a. Jedi Modi. We are the co-hosts of the Sweat the Bet podcast and the YouTube channel, brought to you by our sponsor, oddsjam.com. If you are sports betting and you are betting on NFL today, go check out oddsjam.com for some awesome tools. Positive EV alerts, easy line shopping. You have to line shop, guys. And just to kick it off for our live stream today, the Denver Broncos and Russell Wilson and Nathaniel Hackett are all dead to me, Matt. I'm just letting you know. They're all dead to me. I don't even want to acknowledge their existence moving forward. I just want to start off with that.
As you should. As you should. That was, I mean, what the hell was that? Just a bunch of losers. I mean, just so bad.
And I will man up. I was so cocky, and I said, even though I knew they were trash, that they were going to beat a trash 32nd ranked offense with no Jonathan Taylor, yet they somehow creatively defied math and probability and physics and science and the laws of the universe, and they lost. So unfortunately, I'm already in the hole, 0-1 out of my 3 best bets for this podcast week, which sucks because I'm digging a deeper hole. And number 2, now I have to go shop and find one of those Pocky one-chip challenges because I am not going to back out, and I will do it tomorrow on our Monday live stream, and I'll do it at the start so you can watch me suffer for the few minutes that we're live streaming. So
throughout the whole episode.
This is going to suck, guys. So, okay. But anyways, guys, let's kick it off real quick. There's a bunch of games. We still have some of our best bets to salvage us for this week. So I'll kick it off. My remaining 2 best bets for this week, just to re-summarize. If you did not watch our full podcast episode, go watch it now on our YouTube channel. I think one of them, Matt and I are overlapping. I think we both had Eagles -5, and we feel pretty confident about that.
Yep.
You know, Matt's representing right now, so hopefully the
spirit
of Philly Eagles fly. Let's go. Let's get that. Let's crush that. And just give us a comfortable double-digit win, guys, so we don't have to sweat. That's what I'm hoping for. My second remaining best bet was, let me see, what did I have? I had I was very cocky. Again, now I'm nervous about my cockiness because I was even cockier about the Broncos, but I am going to roll. I'm still there. You can see it on the recording. I'm not going to back out. It's the Dolphins -3. I think it's shifted to -3.5. I'm rolling with Bridgewater. I still think they're going to be solid. Yes, I think it's going to be challenging. Zach Wilson looked pretty decent in that fourth quarter, but I still think the Jets are not a great team. I think the Dolphins have enough weapons. I think it will be somewhat of a shootout, but I think the Dolphins will edge out with their current weapons and Bridgewater's experience. So I'm still rolling with the Dolphins -3. And what were your remaining best bets? I think all 3 of yours are still open, right?
Yeah, all 3 of mine are open. I got Eagles -5, as you said. I got Jags. I think I ended up getting them at -7 for this for the Sweat the Bet. And then I got Lions +3. And then I also had my 4 bets for the OddsJam YouTube channel that I'll just quickly go over. My lock, I kept it with the Jags -6.5. My underdog, I had Lions money line +150. My player prop, Zach Ertz over 4.5 receptions. And my game prop, 49ers Panthers first half under 20 points.
Nice. I am rolling with Matt with the Jags. I'd like that very early on. So even though it's not one of my best bets, I'll be rooting for the Jags with Matt. So here are a couple other lines and totals, spreads that I'm also going to roll with before I dive into player props real quick. I do like, and I know, on face value, people might be like, what the hell are you thinking? But I still like I like the over on that Lions Pats game. It's been fluctuating between 45.5 and 46.5. I don't think I would go above 46.5, but I did sprinkle on that, and I am going to roll with the over. I think I was kind of impressed by Bailey Zappi's ability to move the ball and Belichick's willingness to let them not just pound the rock 8,000 times and let them actually throw. So who knows? With a week of preparation, they may revert back to never throwing again. But
yeah,
with the limited, footage there was, it seems like they're willing to let him throw that. And the Lions games have just been soaring over that. I am going to roll with the over on that one. And that was the only other one that really kind of stood out to me for totals and just standard lines. So what else do you got before we run into some player props?
Yeah, so I like the under in the Falcons-Bucks game. I just think that game's going to be gross.
Big chance of that.
It was a plus EV play on the over in the Bengals-Ravens. I admit that one makes me a little nervous, so I wouldn't necessarily say that's like a smash play, but it was plus EV, and it makes sense because like the Bengals put up 41 points in both of their games against the Ravens last year. The Bengals offense just makes me so nervous. Like they've been so bad that but anyways, that was one play. And then aside from the under that I mentioned, the first half under in the 49ers Panthers, I had the under in the Commanders Titans game.
Okay.
Fade Carson Wentz and come on.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So I know Matt mentioned a couple props already from his earlier videos from this week. Let's go through the remaining player props that he and I are both maybe going on. So I have a bunch. I'm going to run through them real fast. So not a ton of time for explanations, just so you guys can look into it yourselves in the remaining 20 minutes or so before kickoff. Most of mine are rushing props, guys. So for whatever reason, a lot of these rushing lines kind of stood out to me. I am going with in the Steelers game versus the Bills. I'm going with Pickett over 20.5 rushing yards. So Pickett over 20.5 rushing yards. Right now, you can get that. I believe it was at minus 110-ish. I could be off on DraftKings. That's where I think I saw the best line on the Odds Jam line shopping tool. My rationale: he's rookie. It's going to be a tough defense. I mean, I know that the Bills secondary has some injury issues, but I think with that rushing pressure, he's going to scramble. Maybe he'll go through one or two progressions tops and then be opt to move his feet. And we saw that he has some rushing ability. So I think he's going to probably break his progressions a little early against a very tough D. And we might get some scrambling yards. So I am going to go Pickett over 20.5. In the Browns game, real fast, rushing attempts, I'm taking both. Chubb over 17.5, minus 122. Yeah, a little juiced, but he's been hitting that quite a bit. Hunt over 10.5, a better value play. Not as confident, but he's actually hit that 3 times so far, over 10.5 rushing attempts. I'm not doing rushing yards because I'm always leery about passing versus rushing, receiving versus rushing. So Hunt is plus money at over 10.5 at DraftKings right now. So Hunt over 10.5, Chubb over 17.5, and then Jamal Williams over 15.5 attempts in the Patriots Lions game. So 3 rushing attempts, Pickett over 20.5 rushing yards, Bailey Zappi over 29.5 passing attempts. I think they might be playing from behind, and I know that's risky.
I'm opposite.
Yeah. And like I said, that one is boom or bust. I think they might just run it with Damian Harris and Stevenson the whole game, and he might throw it 15 times. But if the Lions can put up some points and they have to loosen it up, 29.5 is not a very high number for pass attempts. So I think it's going to depend on the script. If the Patriots maintain it close to a 1-possession game or they're up, it's going to blow up in my face. If they're down early, I think it's very low that in the second half, third, fourth quarter, that's where we'll play a little catch up. So those are my rushing heavy, rushing attempt / rushing yard props for today.
Sure.
Minus Bailey Zappi.
Yeah, I logged on this morning and there were just so many awesome player props that I just hammered. So I'll just run through them real quick. These are all for a unit. Jerick McKinnon under 15.5 rushing yards. He's losing snaps to Isaac Pacheco. And when he does play, he's their passing down back. He doesn't really get the ball a lot. Darnell Mooney under 3.5 receptions was plus 133, which I found just befuddling. Justin Fields might not even complete 4 passes in this game, let alone 3 to Darnell Mooney. Antonio Gibson under 1.5 receptions. This was plus 135. I'm guessing he's going to lose a lot of snaps to Brian Robinson, and their passing down back is McKissick, so I don't think he's going to get that much. And then I had the Bailey Zappi one as well, but I had the under. I had the opposite. I think he's just going to run the ball. They're going to run the ball a ton, even if they're losing. I think they're even if they're down by 7 early, as long as it doesn't get to a 2-touchdown game, then I'll be nervous. But yeah. And then I had Teddy Bridgewater over 1.5 passing touchdowns. The Jets have the worst defense in the NFL, one of the worst passing defenses in the NFL.
Passing defenses, yeah.
And I'm pretty sure I actually haven't checked this, but Hill and Waddle I know were hurt, but I'm pretty sure they're playing.
Yeah, I think the last I saw, they're both playing, and that's what I'm hoping for. If they don't, then my best bet's already starting from a hole.
So I just logged on, and there were just so many juicy player props, so I just hammered them. So I put a unit on all of those. So a little bit, I got a little overboard because there's so many good ones, but yeah. And then the last thing I'll say, I'm sure you're probably going to touch on this. I really like all 4 of the FanDuel odds boosts right now.
Yeah, let's see. Okay.
Falcons plus 21.5.
Yeah.
Browns plus 7.5.
Yeah,
Cowboys
that
plus
one.
10.5.
Yeah,
that's
we're
hammer.
locking. I maxed that at 50. That one I like. The PMI Super Boost. I like the cushion. Browns, I think they're going to wear out. I think they're going to just wear out that defensive front with the run game. You're going to see. You might not see it in the first half, but I think mid third quarter, fourth quarter, they're going to grind it out, and I think they're going to be able to keep it within a one possession game. Honestly,
I think they're going to win. I think they're going to beat the Chargers.
I think there's a chance. I think if they stay disciplined and they don't get pass happy and they just stick to the script and you are what you are, just run it down their throats all game, 4 quarters, and I think they got a shot. So I like this one. I like the teaser basically. So I'm maxing that one out. So
yeah, I maxed it out as well. Yeah. Cooper Kupp, AJ Brown, CeeDee Lamb to each have 50 plus receiving yards. I don't think that one's as good as the previous one, but I still like that one.
Yep. Not as a high confidence, but I still like it. I mean, the totals are so low, and I know what people are trappy, but you know what, guys? If CD is healthy and he can even just, be 80%, 75% of himself, it's hard to see him not getting 50 yards. I think AJ Brown's going to crush that. Kupp, we've seen what happens lately. A-Rob is dead basically and invisible, so they're going to force feed Kupp. Kupp's going to get it. Brown's going to get it. In my mind, is CeeDee Lamb fully good to go, and can he get the 50 yards from him?
Yeah.
So I like that too.
The next one, Joe Burrow, 1+ passing touchdown in each half versus the Ravens.
Yeah.
Again, not as confident as the first one, but he should against the Ravens. Like, the passing defense is trash. He should do it, but who knows with the Bengals offense
with the play calling. Yeah, but I like it. I mean, like you said, it's like hard not to bet it.
Yeah,
it's hard not to bet it.
And then the last one, Jamar Chase, 1+ touchdown. Lamar Jackson have 40+ rushing yards. I think the Lamar Jackson one is obvious. Like, that one I think is like almost a guarantee to hit. So to me, you're really just getting Jamar Chase 1+ touchdown at plus 300.
Yeah, exactly. Same deal. So people can rag on us later if they're like, we got trapped by FanDuel, but you know what? I don't care, because all of these in my mind scream value. So I think those are worth hammering in my opinion. So yeah. Let's make it a boosty. A boost filled Sunday, guys.
A boosty Sunday.
So, all right, we got a couple comments. Let's see. Number one, why don't we pull up? I don't know why I can't right now, but pull up Dave Backstrom's. So, I saw this, Dave, I see that on. I see it listed both on OddsJam. I see it listed on Action Labs or Fantasy Labs. But when I go there, I can't find it. Where are you finding that? I even looked in the SGP section. I swear. It
might depend on the state.
Yeah, I'm in Illinois.
PointsBet is different per state.
It is. I'm in Illinois, and I don't have that. Even in this morning game, some people had certain props for like Lazard and for AJ Dillon that I couldn't find. So yeah, so if you guys are lucky, I would hammer that. In Illinois, we don't seem to have it. So if you have Pickett at over 10.5, trust me, he's going to run for his life today. And you're going to probably get that in the first half. 10.5. I mean, fantasy models are projecting that like 25 to 29. I would take that, guys. So I would take that. And then there was a comment from, oh God, yes, Rare Deal Gaming. So I decided not to do it today because I got to go find that chip, which I'm sure are gas stations or 7-Elevens. And I also didn't want to screw my entire Sunday. I got a family event later this evening, and I don't want to be dead today. And I know I'm going to have acid reflux or something. So I'm going to do it tomorrow night on our Monday night live stream. So if you want to watch me suffer, I already told it at the beginning. I'm going to eat it right at the beginning of the stream before we even start hammering out our primetime bets. So you can watch me suffer for the entire live stream. So join us tomorrow. I will find a chip sometime today when I'm out shopping, and you'll get to see me suffer tomorrow night. So
get to see you sweat. All right, shall we build this anytime touchdown?
Yeah,
today's going to hit. I'm very confident. I can feel it.
Okay. Any confident? Well, let's just go through our just solid ones, and we'll put like 3 or 4 of these people. So anyone from the Bills game? Anyone there?
I don't have the Bills game. I was just going to say my favorite one is James Robinson.
Okay, no, I like that. James Robinson. Let's just. He was one of mine. Yeah, he's one of mine. Okay, James Robinson. Okay. Let's see. I think, God, man, I don't know. I think Chubb or Hunt. That's the problem. I mean, should we steer away from that one? I can't ever tell. Is it Chubb or Hunt? One of those two are going to score today.
I think it's probably going to, I would guess it's going to be Chubb because Hunt is more of like the passing down back,
Let's go Chubb.
Yeah, so I think it's going to be Chubb.
Chubb, Robinson. What other games here?
Let me pull up. So where is that one? I mean, I still like Hurts. Like, I think they're going to score a ton. Hurts has scored, I think, in every game but one. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Hurts. Let's do it. Man, FanDuel's, I feel like it's laggy today, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're can't handle the traffic or something, or. Okay. One more.
I don't know. I don't have a.
Okay.
I mean, Fournette, he screwed us before. Maybe not.
Yeah. Evans, I was going to say maybe Evans, but you never know. I don't know if, and then even in that Lions-Pats game, I'm like, Stevenson, Harris.
I was going to say Jamal Williams.
I was going to say, at least Williams, he's not splitting it at the goal line. So all they need to do is get to the goal line. So maybe Williams.
If we do that, plus 1,200.
That's not bad. That's not
bad. 4 people.
Hurts, Chubb. I know, guys, it's running backs and a running QB, but you know what? I feel like winning today, guys. So I don't mind. I don't mind going chalk on this. So Backstrom says also in Illinois. Where are you seeing this, Dave Backstrom?
No, he's saying not, and he said not available.
Oh, not available. Not okay. Gotcha. Yeah, it's just other people have it for some reason. They're lucky. I don't know, man. They're lucky. I would put 2 units on 10.5 if I had that, but yeah, I'm just going to take it at the 20.5 that I have. But what can you do?
Yeah, PointsBet is like weird with like they'll have a prop that'll show up on something that like scrapes odds. But then if you go to PointsBet, it'll be either it won't be available on the site or it'll be locked. Like you won't be able to bet it. But it's still available to be scraped, which is annoying. Like PointsBet just has something weird with their code or software or whatever.
Yeah. All right, guys. Anything else, Matt, besides our quickly built touchdown?
No, are we locking this in? Is that
yeah?
Confirmed?
I'm locking it in. I'm firing it off. If FanDuel would stop saying placing bet and just showing me those 3 dots repeatedly, but
oh yeah, I locked it in.
As soon as it pushes through, I'll be locked in with you. So, but yeah, but back to your comment, I like Robinson. So
he's my favorite one of
he's my favorite. I'm going to bet him just as a single standalone as well. So just so you guys, I'm clear out there. If I'm cheering for it and I post it later, don't say I didn't say it. I'm going to bet Robinson as a single solo TD. I think just like Matt was saying during his breakdown on our podcast, I think the Jags are just going to pour it on today, guys. Yeah, I think they're just going to say screw it. We've arrived, and we're going to get everyone some experience and some reps, and we're just going to pour it on today. That's my opinion.
I took I had a free bet, a $50 free bet. I put it on Eagles minus 13.5 and Jags minus 13.5. Just a free bet, 2 potential blowouts.
Okay, I did. Yeah, I did. A little chalky one too. I mean, I know people really aren't into some of these, but yeah, I teased it and I took. I basically did. At one point, the odds were better. It was Jags Eagles that came out almost to even money. So I mean, hard for me to see that one not hitting. So I'm on a square parlay, if you want to put it that way, of Jags Eagles. But I don't blame you if you want to tease that a little bit. -3 on the Eagles and maybe -6 on the Jags. But I like some combination of those two. But yeah, I kind of just took the lamer money line parlay earlier in the week when the odds were a little better. But I'll be rooting for both Jags and Eagles pretty damn hard. So I am also on their money line parlay. So
as well, yeah, I think I took that too.
Yeah. Oh, you for -109. Actually, it's still on fan. It's not bad. That's not terrible, guys. I mean,
close enough to even money.
I'm surprised. I think it was a little worse earlier yesterday, but okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So James Robinson, Jags, Eagles, Dolphins, and all those other player props. Let's get this, guys.
I'm just tweeting out. That's sorry. While I was paying attention, I was just tweeting out the our parlay, anytime touchdown parlay for today. But yeah, game start in 5 minutes. I think this is going to be the one.
All right, this is the one. Good luck, everyone. Go Jags, go Eagles.
All right, see you guys.
See you.